Do you care about time? Do you care about getting your slides done as fast as possible? If yes, then today's tip is really for you. So what is the number one time waster when you are creating your slides? It's this. A photograph. Yes, a photograph. You know, a photograph is the biggest time waster for a lot of people who are creating their slides. Let me explain. I first discovered this issue years ago in one of my workshops. You know, like in all of my workshops, participants get time to work on their slides, to upgrade their slides, right? They learn contents tips from me, they learn slide design tips from me. And I gotta tell you, many people, considering they have very bad slides before, get very excited about these slide design tips. And most of them haven't applied any of them to their slides so far. Yeah, so in this particular case, the group got about, I think, 40 minutes, you know, to upgrade their slides. And I helped them out if they need my help, so I walk around the room. And in one particular case, I went to this one gentleman, you know, after about half an hour, I was helping multiple others. And I come over to him and I go, "Hey, great, what have you been working on? Show me one time." And he looks at me and he goes like, "Yeah, Ben, look, I found this one photograph." I go, "What? One photograph? 30 minutes? You spent 30 minutes for one photograph?" And he looked at me a little shocked. "Yeah, Ben, but it's the perfect photograph." It's perfect. In my mind, I was like, oh my God, you now have 10 minutes to improve all these other things that you have to work on, that you have to improve upon. Where are you gonna take the time? Right? So he spent his almost entire time searching for one photograph. And I know how it goes, you know, you have that one photograph that you want in your mind and you can't let go. So you search and you search and you search and you search and you're still not happy. You see one, almost, not happy. Next one, close, but you're not happy. The next, still not. And time flies back. You know, you really get pulled in. And it's an endless time search. I often call it the picture hunt. You know, you're hunting for the perfect picture. So what can you do instead? How can you overcome this big problem, this number one time waster? Here's how you do it. Here's how you can make sure you don't waste endless time on finding that perfect photograph. One simple rule. Good enough is good enough. And I know if you are a perfectionist, you hate that I say this right now, but good enough is good enough. You know, find a photograph that is close enough to what you were looking for, find a picture that is close enough to what you wanted, and then let it go. Move on to the next thing that you have to work on. You cannot waste your time, you know, searching for hours for one photograph. Or a couple of photographs, same thing. Not a good strategy, yeah. Avoid that number one time waster, and trust me, your slides will thank you for it, your audience will thank you for it. Because your audience doesn't care about the perfect photograph. Your audience cares about the connection with you, and that you deliver to them what they are interested in. So comment below one time, is this a mistake that you are maybe making? You know, or you know somebody else who is making it, right? What is your experience with this? Are you a perfectionist, you know? And what can you do to, you know, really apply the good enough is good enough principle, you know, to your slide preparation, to your content preparation? Okay, so comment below one time. Also, if you have any questions, please ask them below. It might turn into a future video. And if you haven't yet, click that subscribe button. Click like if you like this video, and I look forward to seeing you again for the next video.